Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Noah or Noah Trades, and yes, the title is correct. $50,000 in my first year of trading. Let's get right into this breakdown. I'm going to leave some timestamps below in the video in case you just want to skip straight to my model, any psychology tips, live chart breakdowns. And if you stick around, I will tell you a little bit about myself and my trading journey. We take a look at what's on the screen right now. You can see I started trading in April of 2025. And while that is kind of true, I really only first heard about trading in April. And it's kind of funny. I heard about trading through a ad from Ross Cameron's boot camp. If you know anything about trading, you know who Ross Cameron is. You know what he got exposed for. So I won't go into that. And then immediately after watching his boot camp, I wrote down in my journal on April 30th, I believe. I'll put a screenshot something in the video here. I put a note in my journal about my goals for trading. And as we watch this video together, you will see quickly how fast I surpassed my goals. And the whole point of this video is to show you guys that the goals that you set are only temporary until you achieve them, obviously. The goals I set were so minuscule compared to where I'm at right now. The goals I have right now for myself are so monumental. However, I know in 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, I'm going to be looking back at this very first video I've recorded right now, just laughing at myself because I think I'm shooting for the stars when in reality, I'm already in space, right? I'm already got the hardest part out the way. They say the first 10K is the hardest to make, and I made that within my first year of trading, and I made 5 times that in my first year of trading. And I'm not anything special, right? I'm not a math nerd. I'm not a Ivy League graduate. I'm not an 18-year-old in Miami with a penthouse Lamborghini. Dude, I'm just 22. Like, I'm just a guy. Like, as cliche as that sounds, I'm just a regular guy. So I hope this video is going to find other guys like myself or girls, or whatever, you know, I don't judge, who are just stuck in their journey, struggling on where to turn to, who to turn to. I don't have the best advice. I have good advice. And sometimes all you need is good advice, just a little step in the right direction. Nobody's perfect. My strategy isn't perfect. If I give you my strategy later in this video, you can't copy trade it because it's not perfect. It works for me because of the discretion I've built behind it. So I'm going to give you the model, and then I'm going to give you the steps to build discretion behind the model. If there was a single one step, one candle a day, as you see in the guru videos, copy me, 100% win rate, it doesn't exist. We know it. We know it doesn't exist, and yet we still watch videos every single day because that's the human psychology. We always are searching for the next greatest thing when all you need to do in this trading game is keep it simple. It's not easy. Trading is hard. You're failing. If you weren't failing, you wouldn't be watching this video. So obviously you're failing. Obviously you suck. That's okay. Everybody sucks when they first start. And if you've been doing it for 6 months, a year, 2 years, and you're still struggling to find your strategy, here you go. Watch this video. I'm giving it to you. I'm handing it to you. I'm feeding you. I'm like your mother bird. You are my duckling. I am regurgitating my strategy and I'm handing it to you right now. All you have to do is eat it. I'm literally feeding it to you, hand feeding it to you. This is all you need. That's it. This isn't some get rich quick scheme, one candle strategy. This is just the formation that you need to build your own strategy. That's key. You need to build your own strategy. For those of you still watching at this point, let's keep breaking it down. April, first heard about trading. May and June is eval jail. We've all been there. Some of you may still be there. Most of you probably are still there. If you're not there, don't watch this video. You don't need my advice. You've already made it. You don't need my advice. We've all seen that one Top Step statistic about 12% of people pass a challenge, like 3 or 6% get a payout, whatever. If you're part of the 90%, the 99% who are still in eval jail, yet to even pass an account, yet to get a payout, yet to hit 5-figure months, whatever, then listen up, because that was me. Less than a year ago, that was me. And now I'm here, multiple 5-figure months, multiple 5 figures in payouts, $50,000, roughly like $52,000, $53,000 in payouts in under a year. It doesn't take 2 years. It doesn't take years of struggling and failing like they want to tell you. What? No, guys, no. That's not what it takes. Genuinely, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. If you are struggling after 6 months to a year, stop. Forget everything you learned. You learned it wrong. Or you learned too much. It's not going to work for you. Let's start from the beginning. Watch this video. Let's make a new strategy together with the framework I'm about to give you. Genuinely just skip this part of the video if you just want to watch my model breakdown, the psychology videos, things like that. Okay, in July, obviously, first month not highlighted in red. What does that mean, guys? Passed my first eval July 30th. It's hanging up right there in the wall. July 30th was when I passed my first eval. August, whew, we all see what happened in August. First payouts. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First payout in 5 months. Not insane. It's not unheard of. First payout, $471. That's it. $471. Not 5K. Not 10K. Not even 1,000. Not even 500. $471, and I was at the moon, literally. I was so high. I was so just joyful and proud of myself and proud of my abilities. And it was just the start. That's it. $471, and I genuinely thought I was him. I thought I was Warren Buffett. I thought it was the next TJR, right? The next PB Blake, the next Dodgy, the next Powell. $471. That doesn't even get a PS5. That doesn't even get, my AirPods were more than $471. But what it did get me was that proof of concept. I bought a second monitor. You guys can't see, obviously. I bought a second monitor. I bought this light. I bought my mouse. I bought my Attack on Titan mouse pad that you guys can't see either. I literally bought the chair that I'm sitting in right now. And so this is my proof of concept, right? Every single morning at 9:30 when I get in my zone, whatever, my trading zone, I come sit in this chair. Sit my desk, my keyboard, my mouse, my monitors, my camera, my mic, my lights, my laptop, my speakers, my PS5. All of that was bought through trading. I took the money from the screen, the virtual Wi-Fi money, I took it out from the prop firms, they paid me out, and I put it into something physical to show myself every single day, I'm him. I really do this. Like, I really run shit. I'm really him. Without trading, I wouldn't be in this chair. I wouldn't be in this hoodie. You couldn't hear me. There would be no mic. You couldn't see me. There'd be no camera, right? So it's proof of concept. Every single day, I'm reminded I can do this. Why? Because I've done it before, time and time again, day after day, week after week, month after month, and year after year. I have no doubt that a year from now, my 10K month, my 25K month that we're going to get to, that'll be nothing. Literally nothing. If I get 10K a month, oh, average. Like, oh, only 10K this month. What am I can't even afford my bills. You can too. If you've made no money right now, maybe $1,000 a month will be your, wow, that's crazy. I'm sure for me it was crazy. $1,000, 4 figures from trading, from Wi-Fi money, from your screen, literally pulling it out of your screen. $1,000. Anyway, guys, as you can see, September came. $0. You see the thought bubble. Thought it was him. I literally thought I was him. After $471, I thought I was him. No money made. In fact, I lost money because I spent a lot on prop firms. I got upset. I blew an account in one day, blew 3, 5, 7 accounts, all in 15 minutes. Probably down about $400 on a week just off of prop firms. I thought it was him. I let my emotions get to me. Why? Because I did what everybody says you can't do. I got that payout in August. 5 months in, I got a payout. I was like, oh, I must be special, right? Getting a payout 5 months in, people wait 2 years, no payout. Guys, I'm not special. My model isn't special. My discretion isn't special. It's just simple. It's just the basics. You guys ever watch an anime like Frieren? If any of you guys have seen Frieren, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Fern is taught just the basic attack spell, just the basic defense spell. That's all she needs. She's beating mages decades older than her, centuries older than her. All she uses is the basics, but she perfects the basics. Master the basics, and you master the skill. Not the skill of trading, the skill of taking payouts, right? I'm going to say this time and time again in this video. Trading is hard. Trading prop firms is simple. It's not easy. Simple. So now we come to October. 3,500 in October. That's more than minimum wage where I'm from, right? I'm not going to dox myself. Those of you know who know. 3,500. 4 figures a month from trading, multiple thousand from trading. I got money. I'm him. Like, I'm literally him. That's the month I bought my AirPods. I also bought my PS5 that month because I wanted to reward myself. I wasn't too concerned with taxes because I wasn't making that much anyway, right? I am employed. I know. Shock. I have a full-time job. Still, right now, literally right now. Today is Sunday. Monday, after I'm done trading, gonna go to my job. Why? Because trading is stressful. If you are trading as a means to pay your bills and you're not good enough yet, which I know you're not because you're watching this video, I'm not good enough to pay all my bills with just trading. I'm almost there. I'm almost ready to go full-time, but I'm not full-time. And if I'm not full-time and you see I've made 25K, 10K, 4K, 6K, 5K, 3K, you see I'm making that money. I'm not full-time. Why are you going full-time when you don't even have a payout? That's so stupid. Yes, go hard. Spend long nights back testing, studying, going over your previous trades, watching ICT lectures. Do that. Go all in on that. But you can't go in all in trading. You have to get a job first. You have to. The biggest misconception when it comes to trading prop firms is that, oh, I blew the account. I just lost $2,000. Yeah, of fake money. What? You lost $2,000 of fake money. Like, all you're out is $150. If you're trading a Top Step account, $150. Alpha Futures account, maybe you're out $90. Apex account, which I trade with now, you're out $85, $90, depending on the sale. That's all you're out. And if you can't afford to be down $100, $200, $300 on the month, don't buy combines yet. You can't do it. You are not at the stage yet. Save some money, right? Get a part-time job. Work at a froyo store. Work at McDonald's. Flip some burgers. Go clean houses. Go mow lawns. Go wash cars. Go DoorDash. You guys know TGI's story. He DoorDashed, right? Whether that's true or not, whatever. He DoorDashed. I've DoorDashed. In college, granted, but you have to make some money to make some money. Your money makes you money. Ever hear of that before? Yeah, obviously. You have to get income to begin trading. Then when you get good, when you get better than me, hopefully, go full time. That's the dream, right? Live anywhere, financial freedom, location freedom, time freedom, no boss telling you what to do, money rolling in whenever you want, trade any session. That's the dream that we both have. I am closer than you. Yeah, I am closer to that dream than you are. But I'm still a long time away. A year, 2 years away. If I'm lucky, it'll be a year. If I'm disciplined, it'll be 2 years, right? If I'm safe, maybe 3. But the time is going to pass anyway. Wouldn't you rather, when that time comes, you're ready? You've got 20 funded accounts, making 10, 15, 20K a month. For a couple of years, you stack up that money. You get your long-term investments. You switch to swing trading. You've got different condos you're renting out. You've got a vending machine business. I don't know. That's the ultimate goal. Learn how to trade, and then let your trading money make you money passively. So you don't have to trade full time. It's so stressful. Trading is literally so stressful. But I'd rather gamble my time 5 years, gamble my time, be super stressful during those 5 years, and then make it out and have a nice, easy 60 more years. I'm not going to retire when I'm 55. I'd rather die than retire at 55. I'm going to retire when I'm 40 from trading. Let my passive income do its thing. Are you? Not if you keep blowing these accounts. Not if you can't be disciplined. Like, you say you want to make it work with trading, but you don't. You don't want to make it work. Otherwise, you wouldn't blow up your accounts 2 days. You wouldn't tilt after one loss. You would learn a profitable model, which we're going to get into, and you'd make it work. It's not that complicated. It's not. Okay. That was a little ramble. Anyway, November. Coming up on the end of the year. A lot of people had a hard time in November and December. Not me. I peaked. I peaked in November, December. Oh, so I thought I peaked. 5,500 in November. First 5K month. That's more than I make for my full-time job. That's huge. That was huge for me. To earn more money from trading part-time than I do at my actual job in the month, that is another proof of concept I needed to go even harder. Because you always think you're going as hard as you can until you realize I'm going harder than you. I'm working harder than you. I'm making this video to help you work harder. Hopefully you see this, get inspired somehow, and then go back to your notes, go back to your journal, review your trades, right? Refine your strategy. Go back and look at how my model I'm about to show you performed in February, in January, in March, December, November, right? Go back years. Go back test years. I have back tested years, right? I have the data on my strategy. That's why I know the win rate it has, what risk to reward to target. I did the work. You have to do the work now. I'm giving you the output. You have to go do the input. You'll get the same results. You'll get better results if you do the work, okay? January. We all see it. We all see it. Green January. Max allocation on Top Step and Alpha Futures. So at the time, I had 5 Top Step accounts and 3 Alpha Futures accounts. This was before they got the 5 max allocation. And I hit my first 10K month. $10,000 in January. Under a year, I hit my first 10K month. Now, my bank account has never seen 5 figures until now. Now it's steady at 5 figures. In fact, when I got that 10K in January, it has yet to drip below 5 figures. That's huge for me, right? I don't come from a rich family. I don't have tens of thousands of dollars saved up from a young age. No, this was huge. This was my moment where I realized literally any single dream I ever thought of when it comes to trading is achievable. You always look at these 16, 17, 18-year-olds in Miami with their Lamborghinis in their penthouse, and you're like, it doesn't really seem that achievable. Like, here I am in April of 2025, not even past a single account. I'm saying, yeah, well, that looks nice, but if I can just make 3,000, 4,000, if I could just make 2,000 and supplement my income, yeah, that'd be pretty nice. I made 10,000 in January. No, I didn't size up. I didn't take multiple trades a day. Just stuck with my model, kept refining it. Every single trade I take, you can refine your model. I've refined it to the point where I just made $25,000 in 1 month. 25K. Like, let's literally just sit here and think about that for a second. $25,000 in 1 month from the same model that made me $10,000. From the same model that made me $6,000, $5,000, $3,000, $471. Same model. The discretion with it just changed a bit over time, as it will for you as soon as you learn it. The only other thing that changed was my account size. Went from 1 account, 2 accounts, 3 accounts, 5 accounts, 8 accounts. Oh, and then max allocation on Apex, 20 accounts. Currently, I'm rocking 20 Apex, 5 Top Step, and 3 Alpha Futures. Looking to get 2 more just for max allocation on Alpha Futures, but I've got 28 accounts. Guys, you all can do addition. You can do multiplication. You can do this simple math. If you take a $1,000 payout on an account, that's not hard. Just one singular $1,000 payout on an account, that's not impossible. You can get lucky and do that. Now you have 30 accounts. $1,000 payout, we're looking at $30,000. That's unbelievable. Now, to break down the payouts that I got in March, $25,000, $8,000 of that was from Apex. The 2 old accounts, I have 2 old Apex accounts before they changed the new rules. So I was able to take out a $2,000 payout on each account twice in the month of March. So 4K, 4K, 8K. That's 8K. I got one $1,500 payout on Top Step. 1,500 times 5. Do the math. 7.5, like 7.5K. And then I got one 1,500 times 3 on Alpha Futures. So that's 4,500. $25,000 in March. Yeah, that's gross. I grossed 25,000. Net, we're looking at 20,000. I spent around $5,000 in props. Last month is really when I started to really dive in to the ROI when it comes to prop firms, because that's ultimately what it is. It's just a game. It's just a return on investment. How many funded accounts are you going to blow before you can pass one and get a payout? Now, one thing I do want to stress is never, ever, ever in my trading career have I taken a singular payout, one payout per account, more than $3,000. Never taken the max payout on Top Step. Never. I take the max payout on Alpha Futures because it's only 1,500. I don't take big payouts. I take medium, small to medium, consistent payouts on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. I'm getting my winning days. I'm stacking my winning days. Building teeny tiny buffer. I don't need a $2,000 buffer, right? Because I know my strategy is consistent. I know I can give myself $500 left in the account on Top Step and make it back. Then take out another 500, right? Part of the reason why you guys suck at trading or are struggling to get your first payout, or maybe you've gotten one, maybe you've gotten a few, but you can't really make any consistent gains, is because you're shooting for the stars, right? I can shoot for the stars because I'm on the moon. You're still on Earth, right? You've got to just take what's given to you. That's it. Take what's given to you. Are you eligible for a payout? Take it. Oh, it's only $1,000. Go look at your bank account. You don't have that $1,000. Take it, buy 2 more accounts. Then it'll be $2,000. Take it, buy 5 accounts. Then it'll be $5,000. Then you take the $1,000 payout on 5 accounts, spend $1,000 on prop firms. All of a sudden you got 10 accounts. Then your $1,000 payout is $10,000. Wouldn't it be nice to have $10,000? I would like it. If you have it, give it to me. I want it. I want that money. Except I'm getting that money because I'm taking my payouts when it's my turn. Like, what are you waiting for? Oh, tomorrow maybe you're going to make another 1,500 so your payout can be 25. Well, tomorrow you might blow the account. Then you get no money. Then you're broke. Then I'm laughing at you. I took my money. You didn't. My bank account went up. Yours went down because you have to buy another account because you're an idiot and you blew it. Just take the money. Like, I will stress this again at the end of this video, when I'm explaining my strategy, when I'm showing you my payouts, whatever. Just take the money. Just take it. Are you eligible? Take it. That's it. Just take it. I know one of you watching was 4 winning days One winning day away. You got that last winning day. First payout. Great feeling, right? Oh, you didn't take it. It was only $750. I don't want to take $750. It's not a big payout. Tomorrow I'm just gonna win. I'm gonna make $800. Then my payout's gonna be $16, $15, $50, whatever it is. And then you blow the account. I know what's happened. You know who it hasn't happened to? Me. Never in my life have I been payout eligible and didn't take the payouts. Why? Because I'm greedy. I'm not greedy on the charts. I'm greedy off of the charts. When it's time to request that payout, I can't wait. I log right in, request that payout right to my bank. 3-4 days sent to Wise. Apex, wait a couple days for confirmation, then sent to my bank account. I get my money. You watch your fake money on your prop firms go up and you don't take it because you want that $2,000, $3,000. I want a nice round number. Look at my first payout. $471. That's such a stupid number. Maybe back in August, I should have said, I don't want $471. I want $500. I want $1,000. Something nice and round. $750. And then I blow it. No payout in August. No payout in September. Probably wouldn't have made a payout in October, November, December. Certainly wouldn't have made $10K in January. $25K in March. You can worry about those nice round numbers when you get your first payout. You get your second payout, your third, fourth, fifth. You get your first 4-figure payout. You get your first 5K month. Then we can start worrying about, I don't want to take 2,200 out. I want to take 25. Okay. Just win next trade, 300. Easy for you. Because you're him now. Easy for you. But you right now, take your payout. $300, take it. $150, take it. $1,000, take it. 12, 13. Yo, I don't care what it is. It could genuinely be $1. Take it. You have to prove yourself that this is real. Because it's just a game. It's fake money on a fake account, simulated account, trading simulated stocks. It's all fake. Until it hits your bank account. Then it's not fake. It's not fake. I bought my whole setup with trading. It's not fake. I'm going to Hawaii in 2-3 months. That trip's not going to be fake. Going to South Korea in the middle of the summer, that trip's not going to be fake. That plane ticket's not fake. The vlog I'm going to make, stay tuned for that. That's not going to be fake. Why? Because I took my money when they were offering it to me. If you were walking down the street and some idiot comes up to you and he's like, hey, here's $1,300. You're not going to sit there and say, I'd rather have $1,500. I'd rather have $2,000. You're going to take the money and run. That's what you have to do with prop firms. Take the money and run. That's enough talking about my roadmap. Hopefully you've learned a little bit about where I come from, where I'm at right now in terms of my trading journey, and maybe it inspired you. Maybe it talked some sense into you. Maybe it gave you some of that clarity that, yes, this is possible. I am living proof that it is possible in under a year. You don't need 2 years. You don't need 6 months. You don't need 5 years of struggling. Struggle for 3 months. Paper trade. Then you can get to where you want to actually be. Okay? Let's actually talk about my model, right? That's what you guys are here for, right? Because you clicked on the video because I put $50,000 in the title, right? Under a year. Nice clickbait, except it's not. It'd be nice clickbait if I wasn't profitable, but here I am, right? Let's break down this model. All right. I know you've been waiting for this. You got your notepad out, got your notes app on your MacBook out, got your water with you, right? Pencil, eraser, pen even, highlighter. Get ready. Once again, I'm literally feeding this to you step by step. It's all you need. It's all you need to develop your own discretion with this model. Get ready. Here we go. Why it works. Let's start with that. Why does my model work? Why should you even listen? Why should you listen to me? What do I know? Let's talk about it. Momentum. That's so key. That might be the number one most important thing in life and in trading. Trade with momentum. You've heard the saying, the trend is your friend. Guys, yeah, you don't have any friends in trading. In fact, most people actually don't want to see you win. I want to see you win because I'm winning. And when I wasn't winning, I didn't have anyone to want to see me win. So I'm going to be that guy who wants you to win and we can win together. Okay? Momentum. Trade with the trend. Like, that's literally as easy as it is. Trade with the trend. We are in a bullish market, don't short. We are in a bearish market, don't long. Like, guys, it's the simple things. My trading is simple. My model is simple. Not easy. Don't confuse the two. It's not easy. You have to know, are we truly in a bullish or bearish market? You have to know those things. You have to learn them. Chart time, you have to get on the charts and view this. But it's simple. That's it. Right there. That's going to eliminate 50% of your losers. Why are you shorting when we're at all-time highs? You're not him. You're not him. You're not going to pick the top. You're not going to pick the bottom. Stop setting limit orders at standard deviation lines, at places you expect price to reverse. You're not him. You're bad at trading. If you currently do that and you're watching this video, there's a reason you're watching it. Because you suck at trading. Oh, your 30% win rate model finally plays out after a week of losing straight? What are you doing? What are you doing? Momentum. Time and price alignment, very key. Very, very, very key. If you've never traded continuations before, let's break it down very, very, very simply. Price is going up. It retraces. Price is going to go up again. Price is going down. It retraces. Price is going to go down again. Yeah, that's it. That's how simple it is. Forget everything you know. Price is going up. It retraces. Chances are, price is going to go up again. We want to be along the right time when price is going to go up again. Not picking a time it's reversing, the top or the bottom. You're picking the time when it has a higher chance of continuing. What are those times? I'm going to tell you, okay? Key opens. You know them all. We all know them. 9:30, New York Stock Exchange open. 9:50, 10, 10:30, 10:50, 11. Those are the times, those are the macros, the key opens, the key times where we expect price to have a higher chance of continuing the trend or moving in one direction. They're the macro times. That's the time you want to be in a trade or when you want to be entering a trade. Those times. When you backtest the model I'm going to show you, because I know you will, right? Because you want to win, so you're going to backtest. If the trade's not nearing or during a key open, fade it. Fade the trade. That's how you protect your losers. You fade the trade. If it's 10:25 and you're like, oh, this is a really good entry. Bro, literally just wait for 10:30. Just wait for 10:30, okay? If you enter, you're going to get manipulated. You're going to get stopped out. 10:30 is going to hit. Whoa, wait a minute. We're running to my take profit, but we just stopped me out. Yo, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. 10:30 expands in the direction you want. Go ahead and enter. Chances are it's going to continue, right? Those are the key opens. That's what they do. Not all the time. It's not 100%. 950 is not going to roll on and we're just going to dump straight to your take profit. Nothing is 100%. It's all probability. However, if you're entering a trade at 928, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not him. Don't trade pre-market. Entering a trade at 9:31, 1 minute after the market has opened. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wait for the confirmation. 9:30 is going to open. You're going to get manipulated out. Finally, it requires confirmation. This is huge. This step alone, waiting for confirmation, it's not enough to make you profitable, but it's enough to stop your losers. Not all of them, most of them. I don't even want you to think of setting a stop sell or a limit order ever again. We're marketing order. We're marketing orders now, okay? No more levels. Forget about it. No more levels. Can you use them as an added confluence? Yeah. If we're at -1 standard deviation of this previous range, do we have a higher chance of maybe retracing now? Sure. Are you going to put a sell stop there? No. A sell limit? No. You're going to wait for a confirmation. Like, we're not gambling, guys. We're waiting for confirmation. You want to put the probability on your side. I mean, at least I do. If you don't want to, click off this video, right? You're always trying to put probability on your side. And the highest way to do that is to sit on your hands, actually unplug your mouse, unplug your keyboard. Just wait for confirmation. What that confirmation looks like, different for everyone's model. For my model, it's change in state of delivery. We're going to get into that, okay? Hopefully you already know some ICT basics. If you don't, this isn't the video for you. Go watch every single ICT lecture. Go watch T-Trades on YouTube. Very educational. Then come back. Then we come back and learn, okay? Secondly, the A+ conditions. If this isn't here, we are not trading. We are not trading, okay? If you don't see these 3 things, we are not trading. You don't have to trade every day. In fact, you shouldn't trade every day. Why? I'll tell you why. The more you trade, the more chances you lose. We don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. You must hate losing, right? Because currently you are a loser. You're not a winner. You are a loser, or you wouldn't be watching this video, okay? We need these 3 things. Without these 3 things, I may as well go back to sleep. Okay, to start, we need clean, obvious structure. What is clean, obvious structure? Basically the opposite of what you're trading right now. We're chopping around, don't trade. Can't identify a higher time frame trend, don't trade. No strong drawn liquidity, don't trade. You see, there's so many reasons not to take a trade, but you're still trading every day, multiple times a day. Like, do you not want to win? Do you not want to win? I don't understand. Wait for there to be clean, obvious structure. Obvious, painfully obvious. We have previous day high, hasn't been taken in 3 days. We're trending towards it. It's a big wick. Guys, let's use our brains here. That's an obvious draw on liquidity. We're clearly displacing towards it, inverting every single bearish fair value gap on the way there, creating all of these higher time frame bullish fair value gaps towards it. That's obvious. You know when it's obvious. You do. You know when it's obvious. You know that's what we want to target. So if it's not there, what are you targeting? Thin air? Hopes and dreams strategy? You're just praying? Just chucking up a shot, hoping it goes in? Yeah, maybe it works. Or your stop loss gets touched. You get touched. Like, lock in. Secondly, strong displacement in the form of change in state of delivery. That's my model. That's my strongest confluence. When I show you my strategy, you might disagree. Noah, I want to trade inversion fair value gaps. Okay. Back test. Change my model. The framework I'm going to give you is profitable. It's up to you and your discretion that you develop to change it. Okay? Maybe you can't stand CISD. You think it's awful. I disagree. I'm going to enter when we get that CISD, if it's strong enough, if I like the trade. You might be in earlier. You might get in off the IFAG. Good for you. I might lose. You might win. I might win. You might lose. It's all probability. It's all discretion. Okay? You'll develop it in a couple weeks, couple months. You're going to develop it. Okay? But just start with this framework and take it step by step. Third, very important. This is almost as important as being alongside momentum. Clear, high time frame sponsorship. Guys, let's please stop getting faked out. Please. If we're not delivering from anything, we're not going anywhere. It's all fake. Clear, high time frame sponsorship. Final thing, final A+ condition. Clear high time frame sponsorship. I'm talking daily imbalances, 4-hour imbalances, 1-hour imbalances. Maybe, when you get good enough, 15-minute imbalance could be high time frame enough for you to take that trade. Not now. Do not take that right now. Like I'm telling you, do not take that 15-minute sponsorship move. It's not strong enough for you yet. It has a higher chance of failing. Okay? Tape read it, mark it out, journal it, watch it play out, watch it fail, develop your discretion. When you think you've seen enough, then you can try it. That first 15-minute sponsorship that you see after you watch this video, don't take it. Don't take it. You're not good enough. You are not good enough. I fade the 15 minutes. I'm not good enough. Okay? I'm not him. I'm not a millionaire. I haven't even made 100,000 from trading, but I'm better than you. Okay? If I'm not taking it, you shouldn't take it yet. You might be better than me soon. Great. Then you can take it. Then maybe in 6 months, I'll start taking it. Okay? Stick to the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily imbalances for sponsorship. That's fair value gaps, volume imbalances, new week opening gaps, new day opening gaps. Those are the imbalances I'm referring to. 3, you see it. Big red box, your job. We already said this. Wait for confirmation. Wait for confirmation. It's really that simple. Do not impulse into trades. I can't tell you the amount of times I've seen people's videos where they're live trading, they enter into a trade. Just for the candle to not even close yet. We wick back down, stop them out. You and I, are never, ever entering before the candle closes. Ever. Never. Never. Do not DM me. Do not message me and say, hey, Noah, why did my trade not play out? Okay, what was your entry? Oh, I entered 15 seconds before the candle closes. I'm going to slap you in the face with my winning trade. My winning trade is going to slap you in the face. Just don't enter. Nobody knows what's about to happen. The amount of times I've seen the 1 minute time frame candle shoot up for 40 seconds of the 60 seconds that it's forming, and in the last 5 to 10 seconds, we wick down. We don't inverse the fair value gap. We don't get a change in state of delivery. We don't close below the previous low, close above the previous low. You're getting faked out. You're getting manipulated. Just wait. And if you're saying, Noah, it's going to go without me, then it goes without you. Guess what, buddy? It was already going to go without you. It doesn't know you're waiting for it. It's already, if it's going to go higher, it's already going to go higher. Just wait for confirmation. Noah, my stop loss is going to be too big if I wait for confirmation. Size down. Guys, all of these issues you're having are so simple to fix. Not easy, simple to fix. Finally, the last two are pretty much interchangeable. Being selective and not forcing trades kind of go hand in hand with waiting for confirmation. If there's a reason to not take the trade, don't take it. Ooh, I don't like the SMT at the highs here. I don't really think we're going to deliver lower. Okay. Don't take it. I might take it and lose. You're going to fade it and fade a losing trade. Now, you're going to fade winning trades too. And that's going to hurt. Be like, oh, I could have been up $500 on my account. I could have got the payout. I could have passed the account, whatever. But I faded this winning setup. It wasn't that good of a setup. If it was, you wouldn't have faded it. And if you didn't fade it, you would have gotten lucky on a B- setup, a B+ setup, even an A- setup. Anyone can get lucky. You want to play with the probability of your A+ model. So if it's not A+, we're not taking it. Okay? Now we get to the moment you've all been waiting for. What is my model? How have I made $50,000 in the last year trading? My first year trading. Let's get into it. Okay? This is it. I have two models. This is the first one. This is the second one. That's it. Okay? You've probably seen this before. I'm willing to bet my life you've seen this one before. The Judas swing model. We all know what it is. A fake out off open, distribute in the other direction for the rest of the day. Why do we all know what it is? It's popular. It's obvious. It works. Guys, you don't need to invent your own model. There's billions of models out there. Every single model, in fact, works. Literally anything works. You got people who trade with trend lines. People who use order flow, bookmap, ICT, ICC. Everything works. However, it only works if it makes sense to you. This makes sense to me, right? Let's break down the steps. Pre-market accumulation, right here, accumulating orders, not really going anywhere. Pre-930, up, down, 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 up, down, whatever. Creating nice stacked highs, stacked lows, not going anywhere. 930 opens, we shoot up. We've seen this before. Time and time again, we see this before. We shoot up, right? 930 opens, we sweep the highs, take out these highs, shoot up off open. In a perfect world, we retrace into discount of this leg. We tap into a higher time frame fair value gap, right? Manipulate one side, tap in a 5-minute plus fair value gap. This is for you beginners. Do not take a juju swing if we're delivering from a 3-minute fair value gap, a 2-minute, a 1-minute. At least a 5-minute. At least a 5-minute. We all know higher time frame holds higher power. At least be delivering from a 5-minute. And this is key. We have to be delivering from something that is a sponsored move. If you don't know what a sponsored move is, let's break it down. Let's say this fair value gap right here is a daily fair value gap. Last night we reached up into it and we're strongly rejecting from it. This move from this high to this low down here is a sponsored move. This move isn't off thin air. We are strongly rejecting the daily fair value gap. So this is a sponsored move. If the drawn liquidity is lower down here, when we retrace into imbalance here, we should respect them and deliver lower because this is a sponsored move. That's the most important thing when it comes to trading continuations, sponsored moves. Okay, maybe not the most important thing, one of the most important things. So we've got a sponsored 5-minute or up. The higher up it is, the higher power it holds. Saying 5-minute for this example, Let's say it's a 50-minute, 30-minute, an hour, 4 hour, literally does not matter. 5-minute plus fair value gap, sponsored by the rejection off this daily fair value gap. So we retrace into it. Now we get strong displacement. We're the Judas swing. As fast as we shoot up or down off open, we should shoot in the other direction as fast, if not faster, right? The way the Judas swing works, if it works, is it's going to absolutely rip. You're not going to get another entry. If you don't enter on the highest time frame inversion, sorry, it's running without you. Days where the Judas swing happens, we tend to make the high of day or the low of day right off 9:30 open, or high of session, I should say. It's gonna run. It's gonna rip. It's a betrayal. If you know anything about Christianity, you know who Judas is. Betrayed literally Jesus. That's the biggest betrayal of all time. This is going to manipulate and absolutely rip lower if and only if that's the move for today. This model is going to play out today. You will know by the absolute displacement and speed through the manipulation. We are going to absolutely dump or pump, depending on which direction we're going, with very little retrace. You'd get lucky if you had a 15-second retrace. We are just one directional, okay? That is why this is my second favorite model. This is my model I trade every other week, right? I'm always going to wait for my second model that I'm going to show you after. But when this model forms, it plays out. Very, very, very high probability that this plays out. If everything is met. Guys, we set conditions on models for a reason. If the conditions aren't there, then we're just pattern trading. Pattern trading can work out 50% of the time. That's literally what it is. It's a gamble, pattern trade. But what we want to do is put probability on our side. Judas swing model, maybe it's got 60 to 70% chance of playing out. Sounds a lot better than a 50% chance, right? So we take the Judas swing when all of the conditions are met. Let's go over them again together. What do we want to see before the market opens? Accumulation, pre-market accumulation, getting those buy orders and sell orders accumulating in to get ready to sweep one side and rip towards the other side. Pre-market accumulation, check. Manipulate one side, check. Tap in a 5 or 15 minute or up fair value gap, check. Strong displacement. If we're not displacing strongly, like, it'll be so obvious. I'm going to show you some chart examples after. You're going to look and say, wow, we are strongly rejecting this area. Yeah, obviously it's the Judas swing. Obviously we're strongly rejecting. And that's exactly what you want to see. You want it to be so stupid obvious that you're like, why am I not in this trade? Why am I not in it? Why aren't you in it? I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm sitting in the trade right now. I might even be break even right now. I'll go over that in a bit as well. I'm in it. So you should too, after you've back tested it. So we get strong displacement, and on the displacement leg down after the manipulation, this is key. It's all key. You need to take the highest time frame inversion. If there's a 3-minute, take the 3-minute. If there's a 2-minute, take the 2-minute. If there's a 5-minute, take the 5-minute. Anything higher than the 5-minute, and it's not a Judas swing. Why? A Judas swing happens off open. Off open. Literally off open. 9:30 manipulates. We should be displacing no later than 9:40. 9:45, whatever. Coming into that first macro, 9:50, we should be ripping or pumping, depending on the Judas swing. So if it's 10 a.m., we've opened up a 15-minute fair value gap. Yo, dummy, that's not a Judas swing anymore. I'm looking to take continuations off of that. Higher. It's not a Judas swing. Lastly, speed. I can't emphasize this enough. Speed, speed, speed. If it's a Judas swing and if we are going to go lower, guys, genuinely go. When you see the examples, you're going to see we should be ripping lower. It should be so obvious that the draw is lower that when you hesitate, you're not getting another entry. Because by the time you even load up your contract size, we're going to be there. These trades, you should be in and out. You get in, hit your TP, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, depending on what you're targeting. If you're targeting a 1-to-1, you can genuinely be in for 2 minutes. This is a quick, boom, in and out. If you're in the Judas swing for 15 minutes, just close the trade. This is sauce. This is sauce right here. If your idea is a Judas swing play today and you got in at 9:45 and it's 10 a.m. already and we're nowhere near your take profit, you're in a little bit of drawdown, you're sitting at break, it's hovering around your break even, whatever, just close the trade. Just close it. You close it. I'm going to close it. I'm going to close it if I'm down 100. I'm going to close it if I'm down 200. I'm going to close it if I'm up 37. At the very least, move your stop loss to break even. Because I hate to break it to you, it's not playing out. It is not playing out. We could still deliver lower, but the Judas swing idea is not playing out. Okay? Now, like I said, this is my second favorite model. Okay? I'm not the best when it comes to this. However, recently, I've had to adapt and trade like this because this has been absolutely printing in the last couple of weeks. In March and February especially, it has absolutely been printing. And so you adapt. You keep this trade model in the back pocket, right? Ready to whip out just in case it shows. And when it shows, you've got the knowledge, you've got the skills, you've got the probability, you've got the back testing done. You're ready to execute. You see it and you don't hesitate because you know what's going to happen. We're going to rip. We're going to pump. You know it. Okay? So that's when you execute on this model. Now, this model that I'm about to show you, this framework, what I use every day. Okay? So what I use 90% of the time that's got me my $50,000. This framework, I cannot stress enough. This is the only framework you need. You need to get good at it and develop your own discretion with it, but it's the only framework you need to become profitable. No, that's a strong claim to make, right? I don't want to sound like, the one candle guru videos, but this is so simple. The rules are easy to follow. Where your stop loss needs to be, easy. Where your take profit is, easy. Where your break even is, easy. This framework, genuinely, if you are struggling, just use this. Get rid of your ego. You don't need a bottom or top tick. Throw everything away. Everything you know away. This is the only framework you need. That's it. Here we go. This is it. 5 or 15 continuation model. I know. You're looking at me, Noah. What is this? Simple continuation model. Simple is good. You want it to be simple. You want it to be boring. You're not going to see a 1-to-5 RR, a 1-to-10 RR. You're going to see 1-to-1, 1-to-2. I don't think I've ever taken a 1-to-3. Okay? But you know what this model does have? 60 to 70% win rate. January, my win rate was 80%. 80%. February, my win rate was about 57%. March, I'm looking at 65%. Okay? That's a lot better than your 30% win rate strategies. Now, why do I suggest this model to you? Right? If you're struggling, chances are psychology is a big issue. Okay? Wouldn't you rather have a model that wins a lot over a model that doesn't win a lot? Let's just use our brains here for a second. This model, on a bad month, has 57% win rate, averages 60, 65, 70, right? Let's just say 65% win rate. you're going to win a lot. Mentally, that does things. Mentally, you win a lot, so you think, oh, I took one loss. I'm not going to blow up my accounts. Why? Because you're going to come back tomorrow and win. Come back tomorrow and win. I'm going to put a screenshot up here of my March statistics. It was in the thumbnail, blurred out a little bit. Had to keep some stats hidden. I lost back-to-back and came back the very next day. I was on a 7-trade win streak. Lost. Oh, what did I not do? I didn't blow my accounts. I didn't revenge trade. I didn't need to make my money back to keep my win streak alive. Came back tomorrow, same model, and I won. Because that's what I do. I win. I perform. I execute. I let the probability do its thing. Most of you aren't even letting your probability work in your favor. If I give you this model, 65% win rate, you're going to lose in the week. You're going to lose. Okay? Let's just say 10 trades, 60% win rate. You're going to lose 4 trades out of the 10. So let's break it down even easier. 5 days in the trading week, 5 trades a week. Let's do some probability. 60%, you're going to lose 2 of those 5 days. That's just probability. You're going to lose. The faster you can accept that, the quicker you can let your winners have time to play out. If you are at the point where you just lost twice and you then revenge trade, over risk, oversight, everything, like all the bad things that come to trading, you're not even letting your probability play out. You've blown your account. It's gone. You were just about to go on a 4-trade win streak. Look at my stats. I go on win streaks. I lose. You know what I don't do? I don't blow up my accounts. I'm going to save the psychology for the end of the video, maybe even a second video. Let's actually get down to the nitty gritty. Let's break down this model together. I'm going to walk you through it, and then we're going to look at chart examples for both of the models, okay? Please, please, please pay attention. If you are struggling, you are looking for a model, this is the framework you need. That's it. This is genuinely all you need. Before I break down the steps, let's just have a look at the chart, right? We're in an uptrend. How do we know we're in an uptrend? I'm not going to tell you. If you don't know, watch ICT's videos, watch T-Trade's videos, watch literally any other trading YouTuber who breaks down basic trading terminology. If you really want, I can make a video on that. I don't want to. I can. If you really want, I can, but I don't want to. Hopefully you already know. We're clearly in an uptrend. What do we leave behind? Fair value gap. High time frame fair value gap. Let's call this one a 4-hour fair value gap. Okay? We've all seen them. Pretty common. Go on the 4-hour chart. Tons of fair value gaps. Okay. We're retracing into this 4-hour fair value gap. What are we also doing? Tapping discount of this range. Displace up, retrace down, discount on the range. This is now a balanced range. We don't need to go lower. Now, some of you previously, maybe you put a limit order here. In this scenario, you win. Let's wait for more confirmation. Okay? The more confirmation, the better the trade. So we retrace into this fair value gap, into the discount of the range. Okay? What are we leaving behind? Some LRLR, stacked highs. Sounds nice, right? Stacked highs, relative equal highs. We displace out of the fair value gap, out of the discounted fair value gap, the higher time frame fair value gap. We're displacing out. Displacing out. What does this move become? A sponsored move. This strong displacement up is sponsored by this discounted 4-hour fair value gap. Now, what does this sponsored displacement create? An imbalance. Why is there an imbalance? Because we are shooting up. We are strongly displacing up, leaving behind a 5 or 15-minute fair value gap. That is my bread and butter. 5 15-minute fair value gaps. You see them literally every single day. We create them. And guess what? If we're not creating them, don't trade. We're clearly not displacing strong enough to continue the trend if there's no 5 or 15-minute fair value gaps, so don't trade. On those days, don't even think about trading. If we ever open up a 5-minute fair value gap before 10 o'clock, don't trade. Okay. We create this 5 or 15-minute fair value gap. What do? We retrace back down into it. You see the theme? Displace, retrace, displace, retrace, displace, retrace. What's coming next? Displace. It's really that simple. Like, I can't tell you how simple this is. Go look at the charts. Go look at my examples. Fast forward. You'll see what I'm talking about. This is obviously a perfect world scenario, leaving all of these stacked highs, relative equal highs, failing to take this out. Whatever. Displace, retrace, displace. Okay? Let's actually break this down now. So the 5 15-minute continuation model, step 1, daily bias. If you are bullish, why are we taking a short continuation? What are we continuing? The trend is long. Why are we taking a short continuation? That's step 1. Genuinely, if the trend is up, do not short. A short continuation is lower probability. If we are trending higher, we get the proper retrace, we get the proper displacement. Where are we more likely to go? Back higher. Like, it's so simple. Not easy. Do not confuse simple with easy. It's so simple. Play the probabilities. Displace, retrace, displace, retrace, displace. Play the probabilities, please. I'm begging you. Okay, daily bias, bullish. Check. Good job. Retrace into discount or premium or range. That's what we use the fib tool for. 0.5. Officially, we are in discount of this range now. If we get to the 0.618, great. 0.79, okay, good. But we should really reject strongly from there. Anyway, retrace into discount and premium of range. High time frame sponsorship of a 5 or 15-minute fair value gap. This is the 5 or 15-minute. This is the high time frame sponsorship. Next step. Retrace into said 5 or 15-minute fair value gap. Obviously, because if we just displaced, what's the next step? Retrace. Now, you guessed it, displace. Retrace into fair value gap, strong displacement, CISD. This red line right here, CISD. Change in state of delivery. If you don't know what it is, DM me. I will not make a video on CISD. If you don't know what it is, you're not ready to make money now. You're not ready to start passing accounts and getting payouts. You need to learn the basics. There's 100,000 videos of the basics. Better ones than I could ever make, okay? Please go learn it and then come back. Strong displacement, CISD. At or approaching a key time. 9:30, 9:50, 10. 10:30, 10:50, 11. at or approaching one of those key times. And then once all of those things are checked off, guess what? We have a high chance of continuing the trend. And that's it. That's it. It's so simple to understand. It's simple to grasp. It's simple to execute. It's not easy. You need to put in the work. You need to learn how it moves. You need to learn what to fade. But it's simple. That's it. There's no indicators. There's one indicator on TradingView that just marks out the higher time frame fair value gaps, but you can mark them out manually. Okay? No VWAP, no EMA, no SMA, no RSI, no volume bars, no order flow, no bookmap. This is the framework. Displace, retrace, displace, retrace, displace, retrace, displace. That's it. Okay? Now, I'm going to get into actually showing some in-chart examples so you can kind of see how it moves better. Okay? Boom. First example, Judas swing. This is from Thursday, April 2nd, right? Most of you guys know this trade. Hopefully you guys won. I could see how you could easily get manipulated into losing, however. We open 9:30, right? 9:30 open. And no, we don't manipulate higher. We manipulate lower, right? A lot of people took shorts after this 5-minute inversion right here off this big down candle. Pretty obvious, right? Except, what are we targeting? What are we targeting? There is nothing for us to target, right? There's nothing for us to target, so why are we shorting, okay? So I faded this 5-minute Judas swing idea off open because there's no targets. You have this low here, not a good target. Why is it not a good target? Well, we were inside of this 4-hour fair value gap, high time frame discount fair value gap. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame and see what the chart is looking like, okay? We are clearly displacing higher, about 1,000 points higher. Now, some of you who run the charts know why we have this strong retrace lower. Trump news. Trump said nothing. He said nothing that would warrant this strong of a retrace, right? 600-point retrace. We've got these stacked highs, right? All-time highs in the scope of things. We have lots of reasons to go higher. We have no reasons to go lower. We took out monthly lows here. No reason to go any lower. So, this is just manipulation. That's all it is. It's just manipulation. This is not a sponsored move. You can see, right, we've got this 4-hour fair value gap. We're just inversing it. We're just rejecting everything bearish. This strong leg is rejecting any single bearish confluence to go lower. This lower move is manipulation. Easy to say in hindsight. I called it out in the Discord. Easy to see when you start using sponsored moves. Just manipulation, okay? As you can see, we retrace perfectly into a discounted 4-hour fair value gap. Let's go back to the basics. Displace, retrace. Displace. You can see. Retrace. Displace. Right. So we are in a discounted 4-hour fair value gap at market open. What do we have above? Unfilled 4-hour, unfilled 4-hour, Trump news. We've got good targets. So bullish trend, yes. Strong draw on liquidities, yes. Retrace into a discount fair value gap, yes. Let's go back down to the 5-minute, okay? So market opens, pump up a little bit, tap into a 15-minute fair value gap. Noah, why did you not short the 5-minute inversion? Right? Enter there, stop loss there. Couple reasons. 1-to-1 is in no man's land. Nothing to target. Sure, maybe I could have targeted the 0.79, which is this red line of the strong bullish trend. There's just nothing to target. You're shooting in the dark. There are no strong targets below. So it's a pattern trade. Where would you put your take profit? At a random swing high? No. Guys, on open, we shot up into some 15-minute fair value gap sponsored by nothing. We didn't tap into this 4-hour fair value gap. Had we done something like this, come up, tap the 4-hour, displace lower, creating this 15-minute, retrace here, then yeah, this 15-minute would have been sponsored by the 4-hour. Then I would have took this 5-minute inversion if there were strong targets. However, this is the unmitigated 4-hour fair value gap. Relative equal highs here as well. Strong trend line liquidity here. Even a bigger key, if you guys are watching the markets on Thursday. What's this? We edged the high. Not only did we edge it on the NASDAQ, but we edged it on the S&P 500 as well, okay? No SMT. If there was an SMT, and we got the 5-minute inversion, and we got the sponsored move from tapping into the 4-hour fair value gap, I'm all in. If there was a strong target below. You see that? You see the if statements? If this, then that. If this, then that. If this, then that. That's how you have to operate. If we do this, then I'll do this. Not, I'm going to do this because I think we're going to do this. Just wait for confirmation. So I'm not interested in shorts whatsoever. What I am interested in is this 4-hour fair value gap. Inside of it is a 15-minute fair value gap. It's not unmitigated. We have this low. Have this low in the 15-minute fair value gap. However, let's go in the 15-minute time frame. Let's see how we react to it. We sweep the low, and this 9:30 candle closes at 9:45 because it's a 15-minute. So we sweep the low and respect the fair value gap. Looks pretty good to me, right? Displace, retrace, and respect. Back in the 5-minute, this is the highest time frame. We have a 5-minute inversion here. Now this is key. You have to wait for the 5-minute to inverse. Because currently, we are just chopping around. Up, down, up. We could not get this inverse. We could just chop for the rest of the day, no trade. We get the inverse, however. Enter on the candle close. This is just a perfect example. We were all the way up here, and you had a nice break-even point right here at these relative equal highs. Ooh, I want to get in this trade right now because it's going to go without me. Then what happens? We wick down. We get a better entry just by waiting. So I take this 5-minute inversion, stop loss for the most protected stop at the swing low, right? As you get better, maybe candle closure. As you get even better, maybe put your stop loss at the bottom of the IFEG. Not me. I'm not doing that. I'm putting my stop loss right here at the candle that inverse, the 5-minute candle that inverse. We should not come lower. Why? Because this is a Judas swing play. Okay? A Judas swing play. Speed. Look at the strength, right? Look at the strength of these candles. 5-minute candles, 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 minutes straight, we pump up. 20 minutes straight, we pump up. How long am I in this trade for? 10 minutes. 1 5-minute candle, 2 5-minute candles, 10 minutes. Break even at the swing high, the relative equal highs, when you expect price to have the opportunity to retrace, break even. Then TP. Where am I taking a TP? All of this LRLR at the unmitigated 4-hour at these relative equal highs. Could have TP'd any of these swing highs for 1-to-1, unmitigated 4-hour, 1-to-2. right? I don't need to explain more. I don't need to show you more. Look at the speed. Look at the manipulation. This is not a sponsored move. We cannot retrace into an unsponsored move. It's just noise. It's just noise. Don't listen to it. What do? We retrace into a sponsored move. Ooh. Sponsored move retrace? I'm all in. Strong targets above? I'm all in. Guys, sponsored moves. Both strategies require sponsored moves. If you can master which moves are manipulation, which moves are sponsored by anything, half your loss is gone. Not financial advice. Half your loss is gone. Right? You're not going to take bad losses. This 5-minute inversion is a bad trade. It's a pattern trade. There is no argument. Oh, this is a good trade. I want to take it down to this low here. No. This is a pattern trade. I'm not just saying this because I faded it. I'm saying this because it's so easy to take this trade. 5-minute inversion off open. Oof. I'm in. Are you? You're taking a short position where we just created equal highs on both assets? Do you know nothing about drawn liquidities? Equal highs are one of genuinely equal highs and equal lows are the second strongest drawn liquidity. The highest being data candles or news candles, right? Probably goes data candles, equal highs, and log, whatever. So we're going to leave equal highs, and you're going to say, I'm going to short. Yeah, I'm going to short against equal highs. You don't want this bad enough. You don't. In no world do you short against equal highs. Now, this is a different scenario, right? SMT, ES takes it, NASDAQ doesn't. Okay. Short's not that bad at that point. Short's looking a little bit better. Currently, no. Equal highs, okay? That's my break-even point. Let's go down to the 1 minute. See what this trade actually looks like, right? Let's get some things straight. Noah, what is this white line? 950. That's when I enter, 950. Let's rewind a little bit. Go back to what I was previously saying. Time and price alignment. 950, first macro. When I expect price to deliver smoothly one direction to your take profit. What happens? One directional move to my take profit. 950. Guys, this works. You're literally looking at it. It works. Go back test and go see. It's going to work. 60% of the time. 65, 70%. That's the probability with this model. Okay? Just look how smooth it is. Now, very, very, very important. Let's take a look at the delivery. Bullish, 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 bullish. Bearish candle. Immediately bullish. Bearish candle. Immediately bullish. Is this not obvious? If this isn't obvious to you, stop trading. If this is not an obvious displacement towards the draw, stop trading. Sorry. This is so obvious. This move is also obvious, but it's not sponsored by anything. Okay? You saw this move, bearish candle, slight little retrace, massive displacement below. Slight little retrace, massive displacement below. Sure, good entry, not the right framework, okay? Immediately, right? Immediately, I was interested in this trade when we got this change in state of delivery here. Why did I not enter? I needed the 5 minute to close. Because if we are bullish, we're going to inverse this 5 minute and then I'll get in. Let me say that one more time. If we are bullish, we're going to inverse the 5 minute, then I'll get in. If I get in now, right? If I get in now, stop loss here, yeah, it works. Today, Thursday, tomorrow, until it doesn't. Until this 5 minute wants to send price lower and we chop around all day. You have to wait for the confirmation. You're still going to win. You're still going to make money. You're still going to get those past accounts. You're still going to get those payouts. It'll just take one more candle. That's really it. That's really it. I entered on the 950 candle. This is 946. A little bit early. This is just the first minute of the 5 minute candle. Let's go back to the 5 minute time frame. Okay. That is perfect. That is an A+ trade. Why is it an A+ trade? Bullish trend on the higher time frame. Strong drawn liquidities above. LRLR, unfilled fair value gaps. Sponsored move. Retrace into a discount of a higher time frame move. It's got everything you need. All you need to do is execute. There's literally nothing else I can tell you. It's all the same. The checkbox is the same for every single trade with this model. And if just guess what? Just guess what? If the boxes aren't checked, then we're not taking it. We're not taking it. Let's go to the next example. All right. Now is the time to go over my 5 or 15 minute continuation model on the charts. This is Friday, March 20th. Okay. Just recently happened. You probably traded this day. If you didn't, pay attention. Okay. Let's reverse engineer this trade. Take profit. 1 to 1.64. That's not high. It's not even a 1 to 2. It's a 1 to 1.64. But you know what is high? The win rate. 65%, 60, 70. Good win rate. What was the reason for going short? This TP that I didn't take. I didn't hold my trade down here. I could have. If you see, 3 more minutes, I would have hit it. That was Monday's low. This is Friday the 20th. Monday's low. Going for low of week. Very strong draw. Now, let's zoom out a little bit, right? Look at how we were blasting towards low of week. Absolutely blasting, right? You see this? 1,000 points. 1,000 points. We are clearly heading lower. Clearly heading lower, right? So, 1 hour time frame. Bearish fair value gap. Displacement, retracement, displacement. 1 hour fair value gap. What do we get after we retrace into the 1 hour fair value gap? Retrace into 5 minute bearish fair value gap. That's right here. What do we create on the retrace up into this fair value gap? Low resistance liquidity for us to come sweep and deliver lower. It's just so simple. It's just so simple. We have a sponsored 5 minute fair value gap out of a high time frame, 1 hour fair value gap, targeting very obvious lows and very obvious strong draws, low of week. We are bearish. Check, 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 check. Everything's checking off. Let's go on to the lower time frame, right? Let's go down to the 1 minute. Look how perfect this is, right? Let's get our handy fib tool. Not only did we retrace into discount of this bearish trend, right? Retrace, displace. But after a displacement, what's likely to come? A retrace. After that displacement, we retraced into discount. I'm going to get rid of this now because it's a little clunky. Discount of this range. And then look how obvious this displacement is. This is what I mean by a strong change in state of delivery. As soon as we come into this bearish fair value gap, rebalance the range, one candle. I could have titled this video, "This one candle strategy makes me $10,000 a month." No, this one candle absolutely engulfs these 3-minute candles, right? Absolutely engulfs it, creating the CISD, and you enter. Immediately, boom, candle closes, you enter. That is the strong displacement you want to see. Now look what happens. Displacement. Strong displacement. Another thing. What time am I taking this trade at? Entered at 9:46. What's about to come up? 9:50. 9:50 hits and we rip lower and we keep going lower. Guys, that's it. My job is done. I've just given you the model. I've shown you the example. I've shown you my drawing and the chart example. That's literally it. I can't make this video longer than I want it to be because it's so simple. There's nothing for me to break down. Noah, why was this trade so good? Guys, just follow the checklist. Just follow the checklist. Bearish trend, check. Sponsored move, check. Retrace into sponsored move, check. Strong CISD, check. Strong drawn liquidity in the direction of the CISD, check. It's so simple. It is so simple. Check those boxes, enter the trade, watch it play out. I wish I could drag this out. I wish I could show you 35 different examples of how the trade works in different. No. This is the exact framework every single time. Look at this. Displace, retrace, displace. It's so basic. It's so simple. Like, if you can't grasp this, I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is so easy to get the hang of. If you can't grasp this, there's no hope. Genuinely, there's no hope. Stick to your levels. Stick to trying the top and bottom tick. There is no hope. This is by far the simplest model ever. Check a couple boxes. Enter. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't know what you want me to tell you. This is the model. This is the chart example. Go backtest. Go look at the examples for yourself. You need to see it play out in real time and in backtesting. Watch us displace, watch us retrace, and watch us displace again. If all the things are checked, high time frame bias aligned, sponsored move, good enough retrace, strong enough displacement, strong drawn liquidity below, all of those 5 things are checked, go ahead and enter. Like, what are you waiting for? You don't need more confirmation. This is already more confirmation, right? Maybe before you just set a limit. You set a limit order at this 5-minute because you want to see us wick it and go down. Or you set a limit order at the CE of 5-minute, roughly around here, right? A little bit lower. It's going to work sometimes. But just, like, I'm going to zoom in. Guys, look how obvious that is. Let me take this position tool away. Look how obvious it is. Matter of fact, let me get rid of all the drawings. This candle, this bearish candle, creating this change in state of delivery. We change the state. Why? Because we close below the series of up candles that made the high. That CISD is so obvious. Would you long after we closed here? We get this closure thinking, yeah, man, I'm going to long. Dude, are you an idiot? Do you want to be broke? Do you want to get stuck in the stage that you're currently at? Or do you want to make money? Do you want to pass accounts? Do you want to get payouts? If this is not obvious, I'm sorry, I made this video for nothing, right? Just look at the charts. Look at the charts. Look at what it's telling you. Let me zoom in even closer. Do you see it? There's not much to see. Look at the strong displacement. You want to get super technical? Maybe this is a rejection block, right? If you like Powell, maybe this is a rejection block off the 5-minute Doge candle. If you want to trade patterns, we open, respect the CE, displace. Guys, for you bottom and top tickers, this is your entry right here. Look at that 6-point stop. Target something like that. 1 to 12 RR. Yo, I don't care. If this is not obvious for you, an obvious enough signal to go short, I don't know what is. Nothing I can say in this video is going to help. If this is not obvious, you want to trade when it's obvious. Like, it's really that easy. It's really that easy. If you just wait for the obvious setups, it's going to play out. If you're questioning, Noah, I don't really think we're going to go lower right now. Okay. Don't trade. Like, I get so upset when people make this more complicated than it needs to be, right? There's no inversion here on the 1 minute. I'm not going to enter. Why not? Why not? Look how strong. Look at the candle. Look at the candle. It is sinking. It's pumping. It's done. Whatever you want to say. Like, just look at the charts. CISD is the strongest confirmation in my eyes with everything else that's combined. Because look, this is a CISD, is it not? We close above the series of down candles that made the low. This is the low. This is the series of down candles. We closed above it right here. I'm not going to long because there's no context. Unless I was longing to the unmitigated 5-minute, which is like here. Sure, horrible risk to reward. I'm never going to take that. Did it play out? Yeah. Now you tell me, which change in state of delivery is stronger? This one, with no context, just these two chart examples. This one, with the 1 minute candle that closed below 3 1-minute candles, or this one, with 2 1-minute candles that closed above 3 1-minute candles. Just do the math. The one candle is stronger. At this very moment, we are ripping lower. What time is it about to be? 9:50. What happens at 9:50? 54-point move. And then we go lower. Like, I really want to milk this video and break it down even more. Except I can't. Why? Not that I don't want the views. Of course I want the views. There's nothing to break down. I'm going to sound like a psychopath going over the same thing every single trade. There's nothing for me to break down for you guys. This is it. This is it. You want a pattern? I'll give you the pattern, right? Displace, retrace, displace. Displace, retrace, displace. Want to go one step further? Displace, retrace, disrespect the retrace, displace. That's what the CISD is. A disrespect of the retrace. This means nothing without the 5-step check mark. Once you check all those things off, this is what you're looking for. All you pattern traders, this is what you're looking for. Displacement, retrace, displace. But everything else has to be checked off. If not, you're just pattern trading. Okay? That's it. Genuinely, I've said that maybe 15 times this video. This is all you need. Go use it. Go use it. Go look back at last week's price action, last month, last year. Go collect your data. I know my model has a 65% win rate because I've collected the data. Okay? Please, please, please do not just pattern trade it. Please. Please. Pretty please. Please. You're going to pattern trade it. You're going to say, Noah, you said this is all I need. Why did this one not play out? I'm going to say, hey, why are you shorting when we're in a bullish trend? Oh, because the pattern formed. Are you a donkey? Like, use your brain. Get the high time frame context. Get the low time frame context. Align them with time. Then align them with your entry. Then and only then will you see the 65% win rate play out. And when you lose on this trade, using this model, it's fine. It's just part of probability. There doesn't have to be anything wrong with it. Your 5-step check mark is going to be met. The CISD is going to be strong. The drawn liquidity is pulling you in. It's screaming your name. And you're still going to lose. 40% of the time, you're going to lose. 30%, you're going to lose. There's nothing that has to be wrong with the trade for it to lose. It's just probability. And the quicker you get okay with the possibility of losing and the fact that you will lose, you're going to lose. Every week you're going to lose. Every month you're going to lose. The quicker you can get rid of the bad habits. Like over trading, over risking, over leveraging, revenge trading, all those things. I don't do that. I don't. You shouldn't either. It's so stupid. You want to have a psychology talk? Let's have a psychology talk, right? You know what? Let me make my face cam even bigger. It's just me and you now. Like, it's just us. You don't want this bad enough. You don't. I do. Okay? That's why it took me, 4 months to get a payout? 5 months? Under a year, I had 10K a month, 25K a month. I want it badly. That's why I'm getting results. You say you want this, but you don't. You really don't. Deep down, you don't. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to your friends and your family who you're saying you're going to make trading work. You're lying to yourself, right? Because if you really wanted this, you wouldn't overtrade. You wouldn't over leverage. You wouldn't revenge trade. You wouldn't FOMO into moves, right? Because that's all gambling. That's all playing on the wrong side of statistics and probability. You wouldn't do these things. And I know you wouldn't do these things because it's so easy to not do them. I don't do them. I'm winning, okay? I'm better than you. I don't do them. You do. And if you don't, you don't need to watch this video. You're already good. You're better than the 99% or the 90%, whatever, who can't pass accounts, who can't get payouts. You're better. You're good. Don't watch this. You don't need my advice, okay? You're probably better than me. I'm not even great. I'm just good. I'm good at doing the simple things, okay? It's so easy to set your risk limits for the day mentally. And if you're not strong enough to do it mentally, every one of these prop firms has built-in features for you. If you trade on Top Step, right, most popular firm probably, you can set your risk settings. Maybe 1 trade a day, $300 maximum loss limit, 5 micro contracts. You can even go a step further and lock your risk settings so you can't trade them when you lose, right? You lose one trade a day. That's your maximum loss limit. That you only want to take one trade a day, right? You go back into your risk settings and you change it to 2 trades. Now you're down 2 losses on the day. Then you change it to 3 trades. Then you lose again. And we just rinse and repeat. Like, you just don't want it bad enough yet. Okay? And you have to come to terms with that. It's not a bad thing. It's only a bad thing if you don't acknowledge it, accept it, and move on. Right? It's so easy. For those of you who want to know what my risk settings are, 1 trade a day. Whether that's a loss or a win, I'm off. The only scenario where I'll take 2 trades a day is if I go break even on my first trade. Then, and only then, would I allow myself a second trade. If I win, why would I take another trade? Why would I give the market the opportunity to take its money back from me? It doesn't make any sense. If I lose, why would I give the market another chance to take more money from me? Guys, it doesn't make any sense. That's why, for me, revenge trading, FOMOing in, it's the stupidest thing ever. You just don't want it. You just don't want it, and that's okay. It's not for everybody. Trading is not for everyone. This is a high risk, high skill environment, high stress environment. If you don't want it bad enough, you're going to fail. You're going to suck. You're going to lose. You just have to lock in. You just have to want it more. You have to want it more than me, want it more than the other guy, want it more than yourself, right? Every single day, you have to want it more. You have to want it more. You have to work harder. You have to be more disciplined. And if you're not, you're just going to lose. I don't want to lose. That's why I take 1 trade a day. I risk 300 a day. Why? Because I don't want to lose my prop firms. I don't want to lose 4 times and my accounts be gone. Because I know with probability, I can lose 4 times in a row. I haven't lost 4 times in a row in a long time. I've lost 3 times in a row plenty of times, 2 times in a row plenty of times. So when that happens, I'm not affected by it. I know my probability. I know that after I lose 3 times in a row, I can go on a 6 trade win streak, 7 trade win streak. I was on a 5-week win streak. Like, I know my probability, which allows me to be disciplined. If I lose on the day, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to go play Rocket League. I'm going to go to my job because I'm still employed, right? Maybe I'll go to the gym. Maybe I'll go for a walk. I'm off. I'm gone. I can't lose anymore. But you can. And you are. I guarantee, I don't even know any of you. Maybe I know some of you. I don't know most of you. If I looked at your P&L sheets, let's look at your red days. Why are they bigger than your green days? Like, why do you have 3 trades on the days that you lose and 1 trade on the day that you win? Just stop. Just stop trading. Just stop over trading. It's really that simple. There is no magical trick. It's not going to just click for you one day. Just stop over trading. Or you don't want it bad enough. You're going to overtrade. You don't want it bad enough. It's so easy to stop. It's so easy. If you lose, don't size up in your next trade. Don't take another trade. Like, this is the hard truth. Nobody's going to tell you this because nobody wants to sit through and watch this video, right? Nobody wants to sit through and listen to someone tell them, oh, your problems aren't that big. They're not. They're not. You want a psychology book? Best Loser Wins. Read it. $15 on Amazon. You can probably find a free PDF. You're going to lose, right? Are you going to lose gracefully, take your loss, be done for the day? Or are you going to lose and crash out like an idiot? You're just going to lose and start gambling. It genuinely makes me so upset when someone messages me and they say, hey, I'm struggling with psychology. Do you have any tips? Yeah, of course I do. First, tell me, what are your risk settings? How much do you risk a day? How many trades do you take a day? Oh, it depends. On what? The day of the week? The mood you wake up feeling? Like, it doesn't depend. You don't have any risk settings. You're gambling. You don't have the probability to back your risk settings. That's okay. Build it. Go paper trade, demo trade. Slow down. Lower your size. Build the statistics and the probability that you need to define actual risk statement. Like, if you're risking 300 one day, 500 the next day, 1,000 the other day, you're just gambling. You are gambling. You are a degenerate gambler. You need proper defined risk management, or you will never, ever succeed. Ever. There is no sugarcoating on this. You genuinely just don't want it bad enough. You're not putting in the work I'm putting in. You're not getting the results I'm getting. So change something. Nothing changes if nothing changes. If you're going to keep risking random amounts every day on the trade that you just like the look of, you're gambling. But lock in, bro. I'm winning. I am winning. Not just in my trades, in life. I'm disciplined. Doesn't come out of nowhere. I don't wake up on a Monday morning and just say, yeah, today I'm going to be disciplined. No. It's come from weeks, days, weeks, months, years of being disciplined, right? I was an athlete all my life. I was a collegiate athlete. You've got to be disciplined for that. If anybody plays sports, you know, 5 a.m. morning workouts. You don't want to wake up for that. You don't. But you do. Okay? You don't want to follow your rules in trading. You don't want to take a loss and be done because you want to make your money back. But then you lose more money. You got to be disciplined. Discipline is everything when it comes to trading psychology. Forget what anyone's told you. If you're not disciplined, you will never win. Maybe you get one lucky payout, maybe two. You're not going to win. Sorry. Like, what do you want me to say? Be disciplined. If you're a beginner, you're struggling, you're in the break-even stage, you're struggling to pass evals, struggling to get a payout, struggling to stack those winning days, just take one trade a day. It's going to force you to take your A+ setup because you only got one shot. And if you miss that shot, you're done for the day. New market to come to tomorrow. That's it. You don't have a backup shot. You got to take that A+. And sometimes the best day is a no trade day because you didn't lose. A day that you don't lose in an environment where you are risking money every single day is a winner. But you guys don't want that. You want your 1 to 50 RR trades, making $1,000, $2,000, risking whatever you want on the day. It's not going to work. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to work. If you watch this whole video and you're at this point right now, change something. Let me help you change something. I'm telling you right now, change your model. Change your risk settings. You want to see results? Change it. You're not seeing results with what you're doing right now, so you can't comment on this video saying what I'm doing is working. You're not going to watch this video if what you're doing is working. This video is for people who are stuck and who don't know why they're stuck. I know why you're stuck. It's because you don't want it bad enough. If you watched this whole video all the way through and you made it to this point, come join us, right? I'm going to leave a Discord link in the description below. I am not selling anything. I will never sell anything because I make enough money from trading to not need to sell anything. Point period. Like, I don't need to sell a course. I don't need to sell a mentorship. I just give you everything for free right now. Everything you need right now for free. I'm never going to sell anything. I don't need the money. 1, I'm employed. I have a job. 2, I make enough money from trading. And when I go full-time in trading, I'm still going to make enough money from trading. I don't need money from courses, mentorship, one-on-one. I don't need it. I don't want it. But I do have a free Discord. Come join. Come say hi. I plan on making daily trade recap videos so you guys can see more of how I trade. You want more examples of what I actually take. Going to be posting them here. Also going to be posting them in Discord. Come join. Going to be having a massive giveaway when I reach 100 subscribers on this channel and 100 members in the Discord. So if you're watching this video, you have a pretty good chance at winning. Going to be giving away around 5, whatever firm you want, 550Ks for whatever firm you want. All you have to do is subscribe, join the Discord, and I will automatically enter you, right? Sounds like a good deal to me. I want a free eval. So if you watch this whole video, got a good chance at winning, right? And you also have a good chance at actually changing where you're stuck right now. If you genuinely want the help, join the Discord. It's free. Always going to be free. Follow the channel on YouTube. Subscribe. Right? You can message me. I'll help you out for free. I'm not charging a one-on-one. You got a question, DM me. I'll respond. I'm on Discord every day. I work at my desk. I work remote. I'm always here. I'm always going to be here to answer. I know how sad that is. I'm always going to be here, right? And I'm not a big influencer. I don't even have a TikTok account, right? I'm not doing this for the clicks, for the views. Again, I make enough money from trading and my actual job. I don't need the money. I don't want the money. What I want to do is to help someone who's stuck. Because when I was stuck for those 2 months in the eval phase, I know, only 2 months, I didn't have someone to just help me out, right? Someone who wasn't stuck behind a paywall, someone who was LARPing, or someone who didn't actually interact with me one-on-one. Didn't have that, okay? I'm not saying I'm great. I'm not the best trader in the world, but I'm good. I'm good. There's no ego about that. There's no boasting involved. It's just, I'm just good. I hope to be great one day. You can join me. We can be great together. Right now, I'm just good. But I have the advice. I have the knowledge. I have the statistics to back it up. I will be great. You will be great too after you change.